Today we are going to see about projection of points. So before getting into projection of points, let's see the quadrants, different quadrants for projecting the points. So I think you can remember this first quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant and fourth quadrant. You have learned this in your mathematics in schoolings. So the same thing, right? So we can project the point either in first quadrant or in second quadrant or in third quadrant and fourth quadrant. So apart from projection of points, so in the upcoming experiments are like projection of lines, planes and solids, but all these projections you are going to do either in first quadrant or in third quadrant. Only the projection of points you can able to do in all the four quadrants. So I will tell you why we are not projecting the lines or planes in the other two quadrants, that is your second and fourth quadrant. See to this diagram, right? So you have two lines, one is a horizontal line and another one is a vertical line. So vertical line you will be representing it as a vertical plane and horizontal line is represented as a horizontal plane. And you're going to place the object in first quadrant, whatever the object it is. First we are going to see about a point, but whatever the object you are going to place, you will be placing, imagine that you are going to place in a first quadrant and you are going to stand on the first quadrant side, right? That is, if you see to this, consider my hand is right side, so first quadrant is in right hand side, so you're going to stand on the first quadrant side and you're going to see the object. Clear? So you are standing in front of vertical plane, right? Clear? You're going to place the object in first quadrant. So actually you are placing the object in front of the vertical plane because you are going to stand and see the first quadrant. So your view is you can able to see the first quadrant. So the vertical plane is in front of you, right? And you have placed the object above the horizontal plane, right? You have placed the object above the horizontal plane. So first quadrant is in front of vertical plane and above the horizontal plane. So you have to understand this properly. So now you can understand this from this picture, right? So first quadrant is like you are standing in front of the vertical plane, right? So your object in first quadrant is in front of VP and above your horizontal plane, right? And second quadrant, which is behind your vertical plane, second quadrant is behind your vertical plane, but it lies above your horizontal plane. Clear? So second quadrant, whatever the object is placed in the second quadrant is always above the horizontal plane and behind your vertical plane. Similarly in third quadrant, right, so which is below your horizontal plane. So third and fourth quadrants are below your horizontal plane. So if you place an object in third quadrant which is below the horizontal plane and behind the vertical plane, and if you place the object in fourth quadrant, right, which is below the horizontal plane and in front of the vertical plane. So this is a four quadrants, and if you place the objects here, so this is the key points that whether the object is above the horizontal plane or below or behind or in front. So you have to be clear. So which quadrant have above, which quadrant will have below of horizontal plane, and similarly with respect to vertical plane you have to understand this. Now let's see how to project the objects in a paper. So you may note down that X and Y reference line in the projected image, right? So with respect to X and Y you are going to project this in a paper. So this is a 3D view we are going to represent in 2D, that is in paper. So for that you have to rotate the planes actually. So horizontal plane, right, this horizontal plane should be rotated in clockwise, everything to be rotated in clockwise direction, right? So for the first quadrant, right, this XY reference is there. So above the XY line you have a vertical plane. So above the XY line you have the vertical plane, and you have to rotate this horizontal plane in a clockwise motion. So if you rotate this horizontal plane by 90 degree, always you have to rotate in clockwise and in 90 degree. So if you rotate by 90 degree, right, so your horizontal plane will be below your XY. So in a paper you can represent this first quadrant by placing or projecting the object in vertical plane, right, that can be projected above the XY, and you can represent the projection of object in horizontal plane that you can project it below the XY plane. Let me show you how to do that. So see to the first quadrant, right, so you have to rotate the horizontal plane by 90 degree, and now see to it, right, you can able to view the XY reference line, and above the XY is your vertical plane and below XY is your horizontal plane. Now you are going to project the object here. Now let me tell you which one is a top view and which one is a front view, right. So if you stand in front of the vertical plane, always we are standing in front of the vertical plane, and if you see an object, right, which will be projected in the vertical plane, that is front view, you are standing and you are looking the object, so front view is always projected in the vertical plane, and top view is like the object is placed above the horizontal plane. So when you see from the top, right, your object, you can see the object with respect to the horizontal plane. So you can project the top view always with respect to the horizontal plane. It is not only for points, for all the objects your front view will be projected always in vertical plane, and the top view is always projected in the horizontal plane. Let's see the second quadrant projection. So once you rotate the horizontal plane in clockwise motion with respect to 90 degree, you will get both the planes, horizontal and vertical plane, above your XY reference line. So we can able to project the top view and front view both in above the XY reference line. So there might be an overlap, so that we are not preferring the second quadrant projection. Similarly, in third quadrant, again you have to rotate the horizontal plane by 90 degree in clockwise direction. So what you get is similar to your first quadrant, right, you will get the horizontal plane above the XY and vertical plane below your XY. So totally opposite to your first quadrant. So you can project the object in this quadrant. There won't be any overlap. So similarly, in your fourth quadrant, you have to rotate the horizontal plane in clockwise direction by 90 degree. So you will get both the planes below the XY reference line. To say similar to your second quadrant, here also you cannot prefer the projection because the top view and front view will overlap below the XY reference line. So see to this, so when an object or when a point is above the horizontal plane, you want to draw the front view above your XY, and if the point is in front of vertical plane, you want to project the top view, right, that is below your XY line. So if it is given, your hint is in your question, if it is given above HP, you want to draw above XY, that is your front view, and if it is in front of VP, you want to draw below XY and it is top view. Now let us consider this example, right. So the point M, which lies 40 mm above HP and 40 mm in front of VP, right. So you are going to project the front view above the XY, and once you rotate it, you are going to project the top view below the XY, right. So both your point is 40 mm away from the XY reference plane. So that is a hint for you. So let's see how to project this. So in that example, the object is lying in first quadrant, so you have to project in paper, that is 2D view, like this, right? So see to this. So M, the capital M represents the point. This projections, right, you want to represent in smaller letters, right, in lower case. So M and M dash. Always you want to represent the front view with dash, M dash or A dash, B dash, whatever it is, right? If the point is M, M dash is your front view and lowercase m is your top view, right? Clear? So your point is 40 mm away from XY plane, that is above HP also 40 mm, below HP also 40 mm. So you want to point, that is you want to place a point 40 mm above the XY and 40 mm below the XY. So how to dimensioning is, see to this image, right? You want to connect the M dash and M by H pencil, right? You want to draw a line from M dash to M in H. Clear? And then you want to dimension it with extension lines and dimension lines, that you have to use 2H pencils, and arrowheads you want to use HB pencils, right? So you should write the values, that is 40, in the direction of your dimension line. Clear? In the direction of your dimension line, like this only you want to represent it, and you should not write over the dimension line. You want to leave some space between the dimensioning and the dimension line. Clear? So this is an example for second quadrant, right? So here I told you earlier that your both horizontal plane and vertical plane comes above XY. So your both top view and front view will come above XY. So you want to project the top view and front view above the XY reference line. So the point B is 50 mm above HP. So your object is in above HP and is 50 mm behind VP. So you can identify it as in second quadrant, right? So 50 mm in front of, sorry, behind VP, right? So your front view is, right, 50 mm behind VP. So you can identify this 50 mm distance with respect to VP in top view, because it is away from the reference line, or it is away from vertical plane by 50 mm. So that distance you can able to identify only in the top view, and 30 mm above your horizontal plane, that you can see it in the front view. If it is above the horizontal plane by 30 mm, that distance you can able to view in the front view. So you have to represent 30 mm, right, in front view and 50 mm in top view, right? So always you will be representing front view with lowercase letters along with the dash. B dash is your front view and B is your top view. But why it is wrong is, see to the example, right? So your dimensioning, what I made is like the 50 mm is dimensioned along with the 30 mm. So that is wrong. How to dimension it is, I will show you. This is a way you have to dimension it. You have to dimension it with respect to the XY reference line, right? Your top view and front view should be dimensioned separately, okay? And you have to leave minimum of 10 mm space between the dimension lines. So this is a correct way of dimensioning your point. So this example is for the projection of point in third quadrant, that is below horizontal plane and behind vertical plane, right? So I told you that vertical plane, right, your front view comes below the XY line and your top view comes above the XY line, because you can project the object, the top view can be projected in horizontal plane and you are rotating the horizontal plane by 90 degree. So your horizontal plane comes above the XY line, right? But I have represented VP and HP oppositely, right? So that is a hint for your question, right? So if it is above VP, sorry, if it is above HP, you want to mention above HP. If it is below HP, you want to mention below XY. That's why I have given a hint, but actually the planes are totally opposite. Right, your vertical plane comes above the XY, sorry, horizontal plane comes above the XY, and vertical plane is lying below the XY reference line. This is an example for projecting a point in fourth quadrant. So both the planes comes below your XY reference line. The hint is, if it is below HP, you want to draw your front view below XY, and if it is in front of VP, you want to draw your top view below the XY, right? So that is the key point. Now recall the first slide what we have seen, right? So in this, a hint is given to you that if a point is above HP and in front of VP, a point lies in the first quadrant. So the hint is, if it is above HP, you want to project your HP and VP, right? So remember one thing, it is easy for projection of points if you remember 4 points, right? The first point is, if it is given above HP, right, you want to draw front view above XY. So always front view with related to the HP, right? What are the measurements given with related to HP, you want to project in front view. Clear? So always dash, that is M dash, A dash, B dash, right? That you be representing with respect to the HP given in the question, right? And if it is given as in front of VP, you want to draw below XY, right? So easy to understand is, if above HP, you want to project the front view above XY, and if it is given as below HP, you want to project the front view below XY. Clear? So HP above or below, you want to project the front view above or below with respect to the HP. And when come to VP, right, if it is in front of VP, you want to draw below XY, right? VP is with respect to your front top view, right? Always top view can be referred with the help of vertical plane, right? The measurement with vertical plane. So if it is in front of VP, you want to project the top view below XY, and if it is behind VP, you want to draw above XY, right? So all the projections you are either project above or below XY, right? For front view, you can easily identify with respect to the keywords above HP or below HP. When come to vertical plane, that is for top view, right? If it is in front of VP, you want to draw below XY, and if it is behind VP, you want to draw above XY. So that's all about the hints. With the help of this hints, 4 points, you can easily project the points. Apart from the above and below, you have the another thing, that is remember the points 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, right? Here the point is on HP, so you want to project the front view. It is, so I already told you, HP is with respect to front view. If it is on HP, you want to project the point on XY, right? If some distance is given, you can measure with that distance, or else you want to draw the point on the XY line. If it is on VP, you want to draw your front view on, top view on VP, right? If it is on HP, you want to draw front view on HP. If it is on VP, you want to draw the top view on VP, right? If both are on VP, right, your point is on HP and VP, both the views, top view and front view, will be a single point. That's all about your projection of points. Thank you.